guys, what's up? Jarmi here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why I have decided to quit sugar and processed food and corn and wheat. I started my journey on July 4th and I chose that day because it was my 1-year anniversary of being sober. At first, really thought that I was going to be quitting sugar and processed food for 1 year. That's all I wanted to commit to. But I have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to last a lot longer than just a year. Why have I made the decision to quit sugar? Well, sugar and food is like the last addiction that I hold on to. I have been using food for comfort, for sure. When I became sober, I started to take into account and consideration the things I was putting into my body. Over the last year, I have been able to kind of figure out what my other addictions were, and I ended up quitting coffee and caffeine. And I used to be so addicted to caffeine. I would drink cup upon cup upon cup. I also have been eating a vegan diet, and it's been a lot easier for me to understand how incredible fruits and vegetables are, and just clean grains, rice and oatmeal. Why I have decided to quit sugar is because I physically and mentally feel a difference and feel the impact it has on my life. There are a number of different health reasons. I've noticed that my scalp would get itchy or my back would get itchy. I would feel bloated. I would get constipated. I didn't like the way it was making me feel. It makes my skin break out, makes me oversleep, it makes me feel like crap. It does so many bad things to me, so many unfavorable things to me. From a very, very young age, sugar has had a serious effect on me. I remember being, oh my gosh, about 4 years old. My memory goes way back. I wanted a treat and I was told no, and I remember just like mentally throwing a temper tantrum. And my solution was, when I'm old enough and I live on my own, I'm gonna go to the store and purchase one of those Betty Crocker containers of icing that you use to ice cakes and cupcakes, and I'm gonna eat it with a spoon. Like, no one's gonna tell me not to have junk. I don't know who it was that I learned this from, but I overheard that when children are born, sugar is the only thing that they crave. I mean, oh my gosh, sugar can be found in everything. Processed foods, candy, chips, anything that is packaged or canned has a high probability of there being sugar in it. I'm not about that fake sweet life anymore. One of my brothers was explaining to me that the body recognizes sugar as sugar. You have something sweet and the body knows, okay, there is sugar being digested right now. But I'm sure there is no confusion with the human body when it comes to white sugar, that's crap, and then sugars from berries or a piece of fruit like an apple. I'm highly addicted to sugar. Who isn't addicted to sugar? I'll tell you who isn't. It's the people that completely avoid it and eat fruits and vegetables and clean grains and beans and legumes and raw nuts. And I want to be one of those people. I don't want to depend on food anymore as I was. Like, give me 5 minutes after dinner and I'm already trying to think about what I can scrounge for dessert. Like, ooh, what do we have? Ooh, what can I make? So it's like, I'm not even hungry. Sugar and processed foods have been a total automatic behavior out of me. I'll feel bored or I'll feel stuck on something that I'm trying to work on. Instead of problem solving in the moment, I would be going into the kitchen and opening up the cupboard to eat food. That had to stop. I depend on it. I crave it and I want it, and it doesn't nourish me or do anything good for me. Since I'm working on living in a way that positively serves me, I now understand like just crappy food no longer has a purpose in my life. Whoa, 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 let's slow the roll. Time to get you out of my life. Find a reason. Don't care how deep you have to dig, just find it. When an addiction is strong enough in your life and it's time to be rid of it, write your reasons down. You have to see that reason in front of you and you have to feel it. I want to see an improvement in my health. Know and trust that it is going to be an incredible decision of yours. Eating sugar and processed foods disappoint me. They make me feel blah. Especially if I've binged. Bad news bears. Because then like I physically feel sick and then I mentally beat myself up. It's a dirty trap. Addiction can be such a dirty trap. Just have a little taste. Tastes real good. You know what it tastes like. Just get in there. I'm good. I'm topped up. I have felt that like just gross. What did I just do? Why did I do that? Feeling a few more extra times in my life than I probably needed to. To keep it simple, I want to eat when I'm hungry and eat healthy while I'm at it. I, of course, Googled my face off before this journey started, and I found a couple of fun pieces to read from, and I was on laurasnaturallife.com and I pulled up an article that she wrote, Reasons Why You Should Ditch Sugar. Number 1, sugar is addictive. Well, you don't say. Refined sugar is addictive. Addiction makes you eat more and more without feeling satisfied, so you continue to eat more and more and more and more and more and more and more over the years. Recently read a blog post that suggested sugar addiction is often used as an easy method of self-care. If you have a true sugar addiction, it might be worth examining your self-care practices. I'm on it. It's bad for your liver. A recent study suggests that excessive sugar consumption is as bad for the liver as excessive alcohol consumption. The body has to process sugar through the liver. While this study is specifically talking about liver disease, my takeaway is that eating refined sugar eats up time and energy that the liver could be using for detoxification. Sugar causes unpleasant physical changes. Guess what? Sugar is what causes us to gain weight, not fat. It also causes acne and breakouts. It can even contribute to other types of skin problems like eczema by causing fungal overgrowth. I thought that it would be really funny to read through some questions of a quiz. Are you addicted to sugar? So the first question, how often do you eat or drink sugary foods or beverages, including ones made with no calorie sweetener? Every week, 100%, and more than likely every single day. How much sugar or sweetener do you usually add to your coffee? I don't drink coffee. Tea? I would never add anything. So actually, yeah, there was a hot second there that I was always adding maple syrup to my teas, but then I calmed down. How often do you go out of your way to get something sugary? I think I want to keep that answer to myself. Do you ever feel powerless in front of sugary foods or foods made with refined flour like white bread? I have. While indulging, do you ever tell yourself that this is the last time you'll ever eat like this? if I had $1 for every time I have said that to myself in my life, I'd be able to pay my credit card bill right now. Okay, now it's time to add up your score. Our score is I'm addicted to sugar and processed foods, and it's time to change my habits. I found a couple of great pieces here that I wanted to read to you guys. One of them is called Go Cold Turkey, which is the method I have chosen, and the other one is Be Prepared. Go Cold Turkey. Some people choose to gradually reduce their sugar intake over a period of a few weeks, but you can accelerate the transition and get rid of your sugar cravings more quickly by going cold turkey. Decide on a date in the coming week or month and prepare yourself mentally. Try not to focus too much on the fact that you won't be able to eat sugar again to avoid the Last Supper effect or uncontrollable binges. Instead, think of your new sugar-free diet in a positive way and remind yourself that weaning from sugar will allow you to lose weight, get healthier, and break your addiction and cravings. Going cold turkey when it comes to adjusting a lifestyle change has always been my most successful way of combating any addiction in my life. Minimizing things is great, but I kind of find that method like too close to home. Like if you want to remove something from your life, remove it. Tasting little bits of it here and there is not going to solve the issue because you're still bending backwards to the thing that's upsetting you in the first place. Going cold turkey, hands down, great option. The part where it says, you know, like think positively about this, like you want to avoid the Last Supper effect. I'll be completely honest with you. For sure, once a day, I was eating something I knew that I just was never going to eat again. And one of those things was like a little pint of chocolate cashew vegan ice cream. Oh, it's delicious. I ate that entire thing by myself. No one knew. I had a couple of big bags of nibs, red plastic corn. Oh, and I finished off the delicious gluten-free vegan cupcakes that were purchased for my birthday. I got in there. I'm not even gonna lie about it. And it was fine. It was totally fine. Totally fine. And then I just had a rude awakening on July 4th when I wasn't able to have anything. Be prepared. The first few days after weaning yourself off of sugar and refined carbohydrates can be difficult. Be aware that many people experience more cravings, low energy levels, irritability, headaches, and dizziness while the body adapts to a sugar-free diet. This transition usually lasts a few days. Drink plenty of water and eat lots of vegetables, fruits, nuts, and other healthy foods to alleviate side effects. Once your cravings disappear and your energy levels improve, you know your body has weaned itself off of sugar. Stay away from sugar to prevent starting a new vicious cycle of sugar addiction. So, you know, pick and choose your battles. Listen to your plan. I knew that I could have these treats because I knew come July 4th, there was no messing around. That was it. It was my decision. To prepare myself for the upcoming year, I wanted to look at a couple of top tips on how to beat sugar cravings. I found this on Body Ecology's top tips list. Number 1 is avoid processed foods, which I have also eliminated. Boost your serotonin. Naturally raise levels of the happiness hormones through exercise, sleep, and a healthy diet. Satisfy your sweet tooth naturally, though through fruits. If you want to use maybe like a pinch of stevia, drink plenty of water. Water has been my saving grace. Detox, detox, detox. Keep your blood sugar stable, so eating small healthy meals throughout your day. Have plenty of greens. I need to do a little bit more of that. I've been eating like rice a lot. Eat more sea vegetables, so maybe sushi, you know, sea vegetables. They are naturally high in minerals, while sugary foods deplete the minerals in your body. Enjoy fermented foods and drinks, so probiotic rich fermented foods and drinks. What is it, like kimchi, and then also those, what are those teas, those fermented teas? You know what I'm talking about. I can't drink them because there's black tea in them and I don't do caffeine. Meditate. I have to meditate more. Oh, guilty. You don't have to be addicted to sugar. In fact, you don't even need to crave sugar, and if you follow the body ecology diet, you will find we don't need to follow anything because we're gonna do our own thing to be happy and healthy. You know, there's been so many times in my life that I've started healthy journeys but have never completed them. It'll be worth achieving, and that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm most excited about, for sure. I just figure by this point, time is passing regardless. I don't know. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, sugar's been beating me for my entire life, and I want to put an end to that because I'm in charge of my life. I want to feel rested and I want beautiful skin. Thank you so much for indulging me in this video of explaining to you all why I have decided to quit sugar and processed foods. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. As always, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment if you would like. Thank you so much. With all of my love, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Now stick around. I've taken note of food. I've even actually prepared some food on camera as well, so I'll show you how I've done a couple of things in the kitchen. I'm trying not to reflect on my first week. I enjoy putting my love into my home cooked meals. I love it. I feel better when I do it, and I feel smarter and I feel kinder. This is something that has been on classic Jarmi to-do list. I'm excited to not only see my results, but feel my results. How I react to people, my attention span. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. This is my year to do it. If you want to join me on my journey, I really encourage you to. Always remember, the decisions you make are completely yours. Always. They have nothing to do with the person beside you, in the room, in your life. It's your decision. Just because something isn't easy, it doesn't make it impossible. And I know the journey ahead is not going to be easy, but maybe I'm talking too loud.